For those of you who don't know, I did mortgages. I was a senior vice president of a pretty nice-sized mortgage company that had right around 450 employees. I was with them from when they had 15 employees, so I was like one of the main guys. I left that company because I thought we were doing some dishonest stuff. I felt like the direction the company was going, I ethically didn't feel comfortable with it, so I left. I had a large severance package when I left. I was one of the guys who helped build the company up, so I didn't have to do anything. For about 4.5 months, maybe a little bit longer, I sat on my butt. I played video games, wrote bad poetry, played with my son, like, didn't do anything. And then at one point, I think I looked at the bank account and was like, yeah, this ain't gonna last forever. I should find a job at some point. So I put out my resume to do like a bunch of different interviews, and I had a all executive level. Everything that I was interviewing for, I was a senior vice president. I had credentials. I got a degree from a good school. I was like executive level stuff. I get an email to come into Sean's office. I get there, not impressed. Look around, everybody's young, like, a little younger than me. Pay, commission, not excited. Saying I was going to start entry level to, make it in the business and work my way up, really not excited. In fact, while I was sitting waiting for my second interview, I had basically decided, yeah, not for me. A guy that I knew that worked for me, named Ryan May, came out. See him? Oh, cool. I know Ryan. Ryan tells me, no, give it a try, man. The place is cool. I was like, Ryan, I tell you what, I trust you. You give it 2 weeks. If it's not cool, I'm going to throw you out the window. But if it is cool, because he explained to me, he kind of broke down the system and all that stuff, I was like, okay, cool. All right, I'll try it out. Long story short, that was 2.5 years ago. I made it to management last year, had some rocky roads. At no time do leadership, do management, part 1, retrain with Sean, or now, have I ever wavered in that I was going to be successful in this business. I will be. There's not, a lot of times people have the saying like, the gold rush, people are like, we're hitting San Francisco or bust, this or bust. We're going to do this or bust. Well, it's just success. There's no bust. There's no other choice. It's going to happen. And the reason why I believe so strong it's going to happen, not just because of how much I've grown and how much I've learned from working with guys like Jamie and Sean and having teammates and team members that are supportive and there, but because just how much the business has grown. Like, the business that I started in 2.5 years ago and what we do right now, almost 2 different animals. It's almost 2 different animals. We've grown that much in the time that I've been here that I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. I have to be a part of the next few years because I got to see what's going to happen next. We have a team now. When I started in the business, when a person got promoted, like I'm getting promoted today, it was you and your promoting manager kind of setting up everything, figuring out where you were going to go, how you were going to get set up. If you had never bought an office space before or rented an office space before, good luck with that. If you never lived in that city, get your research on, buddy. Try to find out something. It was all just you trying to figure it out. And so, as a rookie manager, you'd go to this new city, this new location, not know anybody there, not necessarily know anything that was going on. Maybe you'd have the good fortune of partnering up with somebody who was already in the business that you weren't necessarily friends with, but you got partnered up with, and you try to work something out. Today, we have a launch team that the entire time over the last month that I've been preparing to go to Sacramento, they've been taking care of all that stuff for me. Kelly Seville has been telling me everything that goes on in Sacramento. I feel like I've already been to Sacramento and I've never touched down. She set up my office space. My office is already set up. When I go to Sacramento, when I walk in the doors on Monday, my office is already set up. All right, phone lines are set up. I got business cards coming today. Everything's already taken care of. My recruiting taken care of. Accommodations for my team. All the little things that I would have had to do myself and try to figure out, which is not necessarily my strong suit. Anybody knows me, like being organized with that type of stuff, not necessarily where I'm the strongest at. don't know, on an A to F scale, I'm probably suffering a very low C, probably high D maybe, in that area. So Kelly came in, she took care of all that stuff, and now we're off and running. She said she's going to make it so even I can be perfectly organized, which I'm like, that's amazing. Okay? You get support of people like Jamie Hepp, who has 10 years, right, Jamie? 10 years. Huh? Yes, yes, yes. He's not sure. Support of people like Jamie Hepp, 10 years of experience, 10 years of knowledge, 10 years of lessons that he can keep me from making bad decisions just with a phone call. Just, hey Jamie, this is something I want to do. Should I do it? No. No, Rory, you should not do that. This is what's going to happen if you do that. Sean Vernon, who's been in the business for 5.5 years, and like he said, one of my best friends, who is going to be there side by side every step of the way. So as my business in Sacramento grows, I have a personal mentor who not only works in the same business that I have, who I have a relationship with, who's basically going to give me coaching for nothing out of my pocket. He's gonna, if you open up, if you work, what's the best franchise in the world you can think of to open up? If you had the money, you'd open up what kind of?
McDonald's.
A McDonald's. A McDonald's. McDonald's has pretty good support, right? But even if you opened up a McDonald's in Chicago, where McDonald's is based, you can't go to like the downtown McDonald's and ask the guy who owns that, like, hey, you know, can I send some guys here to like hang out in your McDonald's so I can learn how to, you know, keep my McDonald's looking just like yours? He'd laugh at you. No, not even McDonald's does that. Sean's going to be sending teams up to me to help me get to help support the Sacramento office. Sacramento team's going to get a chance to grow and blossom with a lot of support, not just from this office, but from our Valencia office, from several offices that we have up in the area. It's a unique opportunity. So as this business continues to grow, I'm excited, and my goal for success goes beyond just my desire to make money, just my desire to do well for my family. It goes to I have to be a part of this business because I have to see where it goes next. Because it's grown so much in the short time that I've been here, and 2.5 years to me is a relatively short period of time in my life. The short time I've been here, it's grown so much that I just cannot imagine what 2009, 2010 is going to look like. The opportunity that you guys are going to have, you entry levels that are here right now, who may be being able to do the same speech sometime in the next 5, 6, 7 months. What the opportunity is going to be like then. Because as we keep perfecting what we do, and we keep trying to improve it, and we keep trying to make it a better process, an easier process, a more attainable process, that's what gets me fired up. That's what gets me fired up for people like Tahi and Lauren Baxter and Q, who are traveling with me. Because getting to work with Kelly, I can't wait till I'm going to promote one of those guys, and Kelly's there with her team and setting those guys up. So I almost feel like how your parents always say how tough things were for them when they came up and how you have it easy. You guys are going to have it easy. They're making it easy for you right now. I'm not jealous. I'm excited. I'm excited. So all I really want to say right now is I want to thank a lot of people. Outside of Sean, I want to thank John Kim. Has been a great number 2. Now he's number 1.
Thank you.
Obviously Pete, he deflects some of the old jokes away from me, so I love that. And much more importantly, he's been a great friend, great support. Johnny Wright's team up in Valencia, Johnny. Whenever you know something's going on, I need a little bit of comic relief, I can call Johnny. He can hit me with a quick "yo mama" joke, and I'm back on track. That's my attitude. That's my quick attitude adjuster. Man, you know what? I need an attitude boost. Hey Johnny, yeah, Rory, your mama fat. Thank you. All right. now we're back on track. But I gotta say, like the most I want to say, like the big guy Sean, for believing in me when there wasn't a lot in it, you know, for him. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And unlike Danny Wright, I will not crack. So I'm going to end this right now and say there's no way in hell I'm leaving the #2 office in the country. It's not happening. I am not leaving to open up in Sacramento from the #2 office in the country. I'm leaving from the what?
Number one.
What?
Number one.